There's yet another deadline approaching for Ohio to redraw its congressional map. If it's missed, one key requirement in this map-making process no longer applies. Here's Josh Croup with Why It Matters.
Halloween is 1 week away, and so is the deadline for the Ohio Redistricting Commission to adopt a new congressional map for the state with bipartisan support.
As a member of the Ohio Redistricting Commission,
the panel had its first meeting this week. No more are currently on the calendar.
It feels like there's a lack of urgency to act out on this from this body.
If the commission misses its deadline to adopt a map both parties approve of by next Friday, the legislature will have until the end of November to adopt a map, but it wouldn't require bipartisan support. And if that does happen, the map could only stay in place for 4 years. That's what played out 4 years ago when Ohio's current map, which gives the GOP a 10-5 advantage, was adopted without backing from Democrats. It's why we're here again in 2025. Voters approved this process, originally intended to have political parties work together to create maps that are not gerrymandered.
We entered this process with open minds and a willingness to try to find common ground.
If Republicans and Democrats don't find common ground, the majority party simply won't need the minority to draw its new map. Republicans haven't released any formal proposals yet, but they could redraw 2 or 3 districts to make it easier for Republicans to unseat some incumbents, like Toledo's Marcy Kaptur.
We have 15 members of Congress from Ohio, only 5 from my party, 10 from the other, 2 to 1. That's wrong in a state like Ohio.
Republicans in other states are trying to draw Democrats out of their seats. So far, netting 3 to 5 seats in Texas, 1 in Missouri, and 1 more just this week in North Carolina.
The purpose of this map was to pick up a Republican seat.
More states, including Florida, could be next. Democrats, meantime, are trying to retaliate in places like California, Virginia, and Maryland. But Ohio is the only state required to redraw its map because of that process outlined in the state's constitution. After Halloween, bipartisan requirements in this process go away, setting the stage for Republicans to draw a new map for Ohio that could determine who represents you in Washington and who controls Congress. And that's why it matters. Josh Croup, 13 Action News.